Kyle and Carla sold. They've been very supportive, and I appreciate all their support through Austin's 4 years. He came to us as kind of a different story. He was a little bit raw in wrestling, but he made himself a good wrestler. He's a very strong, very tough athlete that just wanted to do well. And he's behind some good wrestlers his first couple of years, but he made himself better. Especially his junior year, I saw huge improvements with Austin. He worked hard in the off-season. He got stronger and just continued to get better. I think the turning point for his high school wrestling career was at the end of his junior year, though, where he pushed himself over the top and decided he's going to get over the top. He probably doesn't want me mentioning at the end of at the district tournament, he was winning a match in the bubble match to qualify for the state tournament, and he made a mistake. Ended up losing a close match and didn't go qualify his junior year. And he decided at that point that he was going to work harder and not let something like that happen again. He learned to wrestle close matches, and he did that by getting more experience. He came in the off-season, worked really hard, went to the national tournament with us, and competed at a high level very well. And then this season was really consistent all year. Well, I don't know how many overtime matches he won, but it was a ton. And he won a lot of close matches, and that's tough to do. Knowing how to win close matches and not lose those tight ones is tough to do. It says a lot for how mentally tough he is, and also how physically tough he is, and how hard he works. So to see him make those huge improvements and decide he was going to do it by hard work was neat to see. I was very proud of his season he had. He was a big part of our program this year, all 4 years, but this year especially, and as a captain, was a good leader. He's not real vocal, but he works hard and he does some good things in the room. He'll be a good leader. He's a two-time varsity letterman, or three-time varsity letterman. He's a letterman in football and plays golf. He was a CMO conference champion for us this year, a district runner-up. I know he doesn't want to hear runner-up, but he was in one of the toughest weight classes, I think, in this part of the state, if not all over the state at 195. I think all 4 guys placed at the state tournament from his district. I know a guy who beat him in the finals finished second. He finished 3rd at the state tournament, so that's saying a lot for his weight class and how tough it is. But he had a great season, finished with 43 wins also, and was a leader on our team with Colin in number of wins. He also finished as a conference champion, and was finished 5th at the state tournament this year. Had a great season. I'm sorry, he got 3rd at the state tournament. I'm ahead. Ryan was 5th. I'm sorry. He was 3rd at the state tournament, and thank you for correcting me. And had a great state tournament again. Beat some guys that had beat him. Maybe one guy that had beat him earlier in the year. So it's nice to always get those wins over somebody that had beat you. So, great career for Austin. We're going to miss him. He's going to go to Rolla and punt, I think. He worked very hard at that also, and looking for big things out of Austin. Also a great student, going to be an engineer. So looking for big things out of Austin. We'll miss him. Austin DeSold.